Great. Well, to start out, what I'd like to do is make sure that I go through the risk disclosure, which I go through anytime I talk in public as a registered broker.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
so the futures and forex trading contains substantial risk and is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. And I also add to that usually to make sure that people understand the effects of leverage and the risks involved with using leverage, since most people who are trading futures are using quite a bit of leverage.
Fair enough.
Uh, really, the reason that we're going out to do presentations is really to make sure customers are aware that NinjaTrader is a brokerage firm. NinjaTrader over the last decade or over a decade has built a very solid brand on their trading software,
Yep.
and because of that, most people see the name NinjaTrader and they think right away of the software. Even though we've tried to do a lot of marketing around NinjaTrader Brokerage and make sure that people know we're offering brokerage services directly, we hear it every single day when we talk to people who sign up for a live demo that they weren't aware that we were a brokerage firm as well. So that's really what the presentation is about, is spreading that awareness and kind of the reasons for becoming a brokerage firm, which really come back to customer experience. We've always been very reliant on our brokerage partners to deliver the same high quality customer experience that we want NinjaTrader users to have, and
Yep.
we provide on the platform side. So this is a way for us to really control the overall trading experience, not just the platform, but the brokerage experience as well.
Well, thanks for that introduction, Elliot. BlueCrow Trading's relationship with NinjaTrader started just over a year ago through the business development team, so Ryan Sindelar and Danielle Yeager. And we got started initially with the trading platform. And then we received the good news that NinjaTrader Brokerage was being set up through a process of acquisition. And what we did subsequent to that is made an announcement to all our clients. And the page that you see in front of you right now, this is on the BlueCrow Trading webpage. And under a partners section, we have a link there to NinjaTrader Brokerage. So all of the information that our clients at BlueCrow Trading would need on the brokerage is available on that page. Is there specific points that you'd like to highlight, Elliot, related to the brokerage and the reasons for starting with the brokerage, and what's your
Sure.
competitive edge?
Yeah, so from the beginning, one of the things that the executive team wanted to rely on is customer feedback
Uh-huh.
from traders. Again, over the last decade, of what were we hearing about our brokerage partners, and from clients that we could improve that customer experience. And probably the one that is always front of mind for traders is commissions. And I see you've got it here on the website as
Yeah.
one of the first links. And it is about the cost. We want to make sure that people get a extremely deep discount commissions,
Yep.
and really have a way to save money on their trading costs. But it's also about transparency and simplicity. That what we did was we tied the commissions to the type of license that the NinjaTrader user has. So if you've made a commitment to NinjaTrader by purchasing that lifetime license, then we're making an equally strong commitment to you by giving the lowest commission rate of 53 cents per contract.
Oh, awesome.
If you're leasing NinjaTrader, meaning you're paying for it on a quarterly, semi-annual, or annual basis, then you get our middle tier rate of 73 cents per contract. And you also, if you are a newer trader and you want to keep your costs low by not paying for software, or you're using a certain functionality that doesn't require the paid for version,
Yep.
then the direct edition users pay 95 cents a contract, which is still incredibly competitive within the industry.
It really is. So the lifetime license, then clients would be eligible for that 53 cents that you mentioned per contract.
That's right, and there's no volume requirements.
Oh, nice.
It is just based on your license type. If you're a NinjaTrader lifetime license holder, your rate would be 53 cents per contract. And I also want to point out when I say simplicity, that 53 cents already includes the FCM clearing cost.
Oh, it does. Wow.
It includes the brokerage commission, and it includes the CQG continuum routing fee, which a lot of brokers separate either the clearing fee or they'll separate out the technology cost. So all of that is inclusive in our 53 cent commissions.
Wow, wow, that's incredible. So it's basically what you see is what you pay. So no hidden fees or costs that would appear on the bill at the end of the day or at the end of
That's
the
right.
month.
Exactly. We want to make sure that there are no surprises. You get your statement. It's exactly what we told you from the beginning.
That's awesome. So what would I need to then set up a NinjaTrader brokerage account?
So the minimum to open an account is $1,000.
Okay.
We have an online application that clients can fill out. If you have questions about the application, you can always reach out to us, and we can answer those questions on the fly. But it's $1,000 minimum to get started.
Okay, got you. So, BlueCrow Trading, we have a number of international clients: India, South Africa, South America, just spread across the world, Australia as well. And how would the process of opening a brokerage account be different for our international clients?
There are certainly some additional paperwork items for international customers, and if they are opening up not just individual accounts but international corporate accounts,
Yeah.
there's additional paperwork. But all fairly normal things to require: proof of address, an ID like a passport, and if it's a corporate account, the basic premise is they're going to want to know who owns the account and
Okay.
who is funding the account. So if it's a corporation that's owned by two more corporations, then they're going to want to know who are the owners of those two corporations. So you just have to keep peeling back the onion. But outside of the paperwork, there's not a big difference between an international and a domestic customer in terms of requirements.
Okay, got you. And then how would they go about funding that account internationally? Would they just simply send a wire directly into the brokerage? And how long does it typically take?
Wire is definitely the preferred method of funding. In terms of timeline, it really depends on where the customer is and what bank they're using. For an international wire, we typically see anywhere from 24 to 72 hours.
Okay, all right. That's pretty quick as well. So you'll basically have your funds in your account fairly soon to then start trading. So everything from start to end in terms of paperwork to start the to open the account and to fund it can all be possibly done within maybe 4 or 5 business days within a week.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
all right. That's pretty good.
I also want to point out for international customers, we do have foreign language support: Russian, Spanish, Greek, and German that we have live support for as well.
Oh, nice. So how would they access that support? Just simply telephone call?
Yes, or email. If you're based in the U.S. and you need or prefer German support, you just have to email us and let us know, and then we would route you to the person who speaks German. Unless it's obvious that you're based in Germany, then we would know to route you first to our German-speaking support person. But if you can always make that request. If there's a language that you want us to provide support in, let us know, and we'll do our best to support it.
Oh, okay, got you. One of the situations that some of the clients at BlueCrow Trading have experienced in the past, particularly international clients, is their data connection drops and they in a trade and they need to phone the brokerage like super urgent and say to basically flat all their positions in the market. What is the typical process for doing something like that?
Sure. So, NinjaTrader has built a model of support that is very electronic.
Okay.
Email, support forum is the preferred method for non-emergency platform questions.
Okay.
But this is also one of the advantages of NinjaTrader now offering brokerage services is we have one single source of support for both platform and brokerage questions. For
Ah,
brokerage questions, we know it's a different animal. So you're going to have emergencies. You're going to have things that come up that you want to talk to someone.
yep.
If it's an emergency, we have a 24-hour emergency line. You can always reach the order desk and talk about your positions, your orders. If you need them to liquidate the position or add a stop to your account, all those things are possible with the emergency line.
Oh, okay. And that's irrespective of the type of products that are being traded. So that's forex, there's futures, there's equities across the board, right?
Yes, NinjaTrader Brokerage only offers futures today. Now, we are planning on launching FX in the next week or two.
Yeah.
So you'll see an announcement about that. But for futures, certainly the emergency line would be for anyone trading futures. Equities is something that is definitely down the road, not an initiative for 2015, but certainly on our radar for the future.
Okay, but forex is going to be launched fairly soon. So,
Yes,
all right.
absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's great, Elliot. Yep.
Another point I'll make in terms of competitive advantages for NinjaTrader Brokerage
Yeah.
is platform enhancements. Over the years, NinjaTrader has had some difficulty in supporting many broker technologies
Yeah.
when we wanted to provide something like NinjaTrader Mobile, server-side ATM strategies, or server-side trade simulation.
Right.
Because when you take everything server side, it's hard to manage that between different broker technologies. Well, now as NinjaTrader really focuses development for NinjaTrader brokerage customers, we can deliver those types of products: NinjaTrader Mobile, server-side ATM strategies, even something like a account manager where you're
Ah.
interacting with your brokerage account directly from the trading platform. So if you want to request a wire from your account, change your address, get support, maybe the order desk needs to get a hold of you because you're trading on a delivery date.
Yeah.
All those things should be possible within the trading platform, and those are ongoing development projects. But you'll see as they become released that you'll have to be a NinjaTrader brokerage customer to have access to those features.
Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Do you see that it is a part of the business that is growing, executing trades on mobile? Just the experience that I've had here at BlueCrow Trading with the clients is that there's still some reluctance in executing trades or on a mobile device. Monitoring the trades, that's a different story, but just the execution.
You hit it on the head. It's really about managing your account, understanding where the markets are at. That
Yeah.
is really where we're seeing the demand for mobile.
Yeah.
In terms of hardcore trading, especially if you're trading with systems or indicators, technology is evolving pretty quickly. But right now,
Yeah.
you aren't really seeing that type of powerful trading application on a mobile device. So it's really about staying in touch with your positions and orders, and being able to stay in touch with where the markets are at.
Okay, but the mobile device would definitely enable me to exit a trade if I'm commuting to work in the morning, and it's 8:30 a.m. and the position's not working or not working in my favor. I can just basically exit the position on a mobile device.
Exactly,
Uh,
exactly. You got it.
all right, awesome. Well, that's pretty good news.
Yeah, and I know there's been a lot of talk about NinjaTrader 8. We're set for a launch next month, and so you'll see some announcements about NinjaTrader 8, which already will deliver some great enhancements to the Superdome, being able to manipulate columns and indicators, ATM enhancements, being able to go beyond 3 targets for your ATM strategies,
Yeah.
attaching your order to an indicator on the dome or the chart, uh, being able to tab between workspaces, and then overall performance improvements. So we're excited about releasing NinjaTrader 8 next month.
Oh, next month already.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty soon.
Yeah, things are moving real quick, and we actually hope to get NinjaTrader out a little bit sooner. But like I said, we're excited about getting it out to the public here next month.
That's excellent. So, if the clients that are listening to this at BlueCrow Trading have any questions, should they just email that single support email that you mentioned a little earlier?
Yeah, if it's brokerage questions,
Yeah,
then they can use the email that's on your screen right now, brokerage@ninjatrader.com.
this one here.
Right.
Okay.
If the question is more related to platform, you can send it to platform support@ninjatrader.com.
Okay.
But if you send a platform question to brokerage@ninjatrader.com, it just gets rerouted to the platform support team. So it is not important that you choose the right email address. We do have two separate email addresses for compliance reasons,
Yeah.
but because we do still support customers from other brokerage firms. But if you go to our NinjaTrader Brokerage website,
Yeah.
you'll notice if you click on support, it'll actually ask you what category your question is. So it's
Let's
just a
do that right now.
yeah,
So,
sure.
what is the site?
NinjaTrader Brokerage.
NinjaTrader
It
Brokerage.
looks like you got two N's there.
Do I? Okay, let me just look at that closely. Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Okay.
So on the top right corner in red, you'll see contact support.
Top right, contact support. There. Yep.
There
Okay.
you go. This brings up a support ticket. You put in your first name, last name, email, phone number. If you have an account, put in your account number. And
Nice.
then when you choose the category, it automatically routes to the right spot. And like I said, if you select platform support, but it's a brokerage question, it'll get rerouted to the brokerage team anyway. But this helps things stay organized and make sure that you get a response from the right team.
Nice, nice. Okay, and everything that we just discussed is right here, right? So in terms of the brokerage commissions, you mentioned the 53 cents, so it's there,
Correct.
and this is the platform lease, 73 cents per contract, so one way, and then the 95 cents. That's if you're direct edition platform subscriber right now.
That's right. And if you, when you're ready to get started, on the top right corner, you'll see the phrase "Get Started." There's a link to our online application, Open Trading account, and there's also, if you are new to NinjaTrader and want to try the live demo, you
Yeah.
can find that under the Get Started as well, live demo account.
Okay, free download, and this downloads the platform so that you can then start testing the platform.
That's right.
And okay, all right, awesome. And the other question I had, just going back one or two steps here. So your margins. So what do your margins look like?
So overnight margins are obviously set by the exchange, but
Yeah.
day trading margins, if you click on the left hand column there, margins, all available contract details,
Yep.
and then click download PDF right in the center. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So let me just allow that plugin.
And the reason I point you to this PDF is it really is a wealth of information. You've got the exchange margin, which is the initial and the maintenance margin.
Okay.
You've got our day trading margin. So if you look at the mini S&P, the second row,
Yeah.
it's $500 for E-minis.
Okay.
We also have our position limit. So this is what our standard template is for. Anyone who opens an account, your position limit is going to be at 100. So if you fund with $1 million,
Yeah.
you're going to be set at 100 as your position maximum.
Okay.
That can easily be increased, but we just set this as your standard template. So if you ever need higher than these position limits, you just contact us, and we do it on a case-by-case basis.
Okay.
The link under specs actually takes you directly to the exchange website and that contract page in particular.
Yep.
And then we also have our all-in round turn rates. So this includes, so lifetime would be the 53 cents per contract plus the exchange and NFA fees to get to the $3.40 round turn. So that's a buy and a sell
And a
of
sell.
one contract, all inclusive. So if you do one buy and one sell in the ES, you should see on your statement at the end of the day of $3.40 in total cost.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Awesome. So a lot of the clients that we have, they trade the Nasdaq 100, so the NQ. So we're looking at exactly the same here as the ES, right? 500 intraday margin,
That's right.
100 position limit, and the exact same cost round turn is $3.40.
You got it.
Okay. All right. Awesome. And your forex futures. Um,
If you scroll, yeah, there you go.
there you are. Okay. Some of our clients also trade forex futures. So let's have a look here.
The euro is the fourth one down,
Yeah.
and it's a $500 per contract margin with a
Okay.
position limit of 25, and it's a total round turn cost of $4.28 for lifetime license holders.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. So that's good to know. And the British pound is here, so it's exactly the same. But if you go into the Aussie dollar, that's going to be double. So okay,
Right.
that's great. Perfect. So is there any other information here on NinjaTrader Brokerage that the client should be aware of?
No, the only other thing I'll point you to, if you click on the right underneath that contact support button, you'll see another gray button for support.
Yep.
If you click on that, it'll take you to our main support page. This is where I would kind of direct everyone if you have questions about the platform, questions about managing your account,
Okay.
and you can find everything here. Again, this is one of the reasons we're trying to simplify life for the trader by having one single source of support.
Nice, nice. Okay, that's great. So I think that's a wrap. If there are any questions from BlueCrow Trading clients, then they should definitely go to or send an email to brokerage@ninjatrader.com. This email address right there, or alternatively come onto this page over here. So ninjatraderbrokerage.com /support, and get your questions answered in these blocks over here that Elliot just mentioned.
Joe, thanks for letting me come in and do the presentation. Appreciate all the good questions, and look forward to supporting customers from BlueCrow. And let us know if you have any questions.
Absolutely. Thanks for popping in, Elliot. Appreciate it.
All right, take care, Joe.
Ciao.